what do you think makes Steph special?
I think what makes Steph special is the same thing that makes all superstars special. It's the combination of talent and character and drive. You know, there's guys who have one or the other. Very few have both at an elite level. But Steph is as gifted with the ball as anybody I've ever seen, shooting and passing and dribbling. And then he's a grounded, normal human being who is great with his teammates, who's smart, who's modest, but extremely confident. He's just got the total package, and it's pretty awesome to be able to coach him.
Which is rare for a player whose star is ascending.
Right.
You know, what a lot of people might not know is that when you were GM of the Suns, you were working pretty hard to try and get Steph.
Yeah.
Ends up going to the Warriors, but talk a little bit about how that all unfolded.
Well, we thought we might have had a deal on draft night to get the rights to pick him. It fell through, and now I'm very thankful for that.
Right.
I would not be coaching him right now, but of course maybe I'd still be GM in Phoenix. I don't know, but.
And wasn't there potentially going to be like a deal worked even if he was drafted by the Warriors to?
Yeah, it was like a draft day deal. These things are always complicated, and they're never over until they're over. And you know, so it fell through. But we were trying hard to get him. We looked at him as sort of the next Steve Nash, and I still think there are a lot of similar qualities, just the skill and the cerebral nature. They're different in that Steph is more of a natural scorer and Nash is more of a natural passer. But similar character-wise and approach and work ethic. But regardless, for me as a first-time coach to have him as the point guard here, hopefully for a long time to come.
What was it, and last question about this, you know, the draft reports for him then weren't as impressive as people would think. So what was it that you saw about him then that stuck out to you?
Hand-eye coordination, skill. I saw him at Davidson. I saw him play against UCLA in the Wooden Classic in Anaheim. I want to say he was a sophomore. And Bruce Frazier, who's on our staff here now with the Warriors, he was a scout with the Suns at the time. He and I walked out of that gym saying, wow, this kid.
Really?
Yeah. And he was undersized, but the league had changed already. You can't hand check anymore. It's all speed and skill. And we were watching Steve Nash at the same size, basically, become the MVP 2 times in a row. It's like, well, why can't this kid, you know, do the same thing? And I think the questions about Steph were mainly about size and strength. But you know, to us, if this had been 15 years ago, maybe that would have been a problem. But you can't touch anybody anymore in the NBA, or it's a foul, and that works to his advantage.
For more clips from this interview, visit GrahamBensinger.com.